Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Craft the World. And I wasn't actually planning on starting the episode this soon, but right after I stopped the last one, these extra dudes decided to fall down and, you know, quite literally just ambush my guys on the way back. And I don't know if they're all going to make it. Some of them are pretty damaged. I guess they're going to do it. They're pretty good. Their skills are going up constantly as far as like warrior skill and all that other stuff. Let's put a portal here so they can get back if they need it. Oh, there's another friggin' Yeti, man. Those guys, they just do not give up and they just keep spawning. Now, I don't understand why some of them decide to run away while others decide to return to base. It just seems like if you're damaged, if you're hurt, and you're going to run away, you might as well return to base and get healed up. Some of them just run away completely and just stand there in a corner waiting for the combat to end before they actually do anything. Oh, no, no, no. You don't want to die, guy. None of you guys want to die. Let's do this so none of them are knocked off anymore. I may actually just send them back to the shack, to our house, if they look like they're about to die. I guess they're gonna do okay. Maybe? I don't know about this bow and arrow guy. He seems like he's okay, and then he runs away, so there we go. Yes, okay. Whew. Yes, you made it. You made it, you made it. Okay, let's put some more minions down. Help out with that. We're going through our power incredibly fast because of these little minions. Because I've been using quite a few of them, and I think I'll hold off on that for a while. But yeah, these guys need to finish up taking out this coal. And I don't think there's anything else over here that we really want. So we're going to pick up the scaffolding, and we're going to pick up this over here. Get rid of all this. You want to make sure that you pick up the scaffolding when you're done with it, because you just never know, you know, when you really need it, you're going to have to go looking all over the map just to find it. And that's just kind of sucks. You don't really want to do that too often. So let's do this. You guys, I guess you're going to climb down, which is fine if you climb down and don't die. Let's see, where else do we need to go? In fact, let's look at some of the stuff we can build in our little inventory here. So we don't really need any more Tesla towers at this moment, but we do want a few elevators. So let's see, what can we have the wheels. Yes, we do. We have a few pieces of, yeah, 27, that's not too bad. Planks, though, we might be short on. No, we have 18. That should be enough to do at least 2 of these. And we do have the rope as well. Gold, on the other hand, how many gold pieces do we have? 13. That's a great number to do it. Yeah, it's real lucky. Okay, so let's do 3 of these. Oh wow, we finished already. So now we can do Master Alchemy actually. So let's check that out. Let's see what we can do with these. What are we on? We need water. We don't have any water. We never have any freaking water. I don't get enough water in this level for my liking, that's for sure. So what about this? More water. More water. We're going to have to mine some water, guys. Before we do that, let me see if I can find that elevator. Where was that at? One of these buttons, oh, there it is. We found it. So let's see, where do I want to put that? I'll put it down on this guy right here. We don't need that guy. Now let's see where I don't want. I kind of want to put it right here, but we don't really have the space because you know, this I don't know, maybe we might have the space actually. I figured maybe this little warehouse thing was too close, but let's see. Unable to build elevator here. I wonder why. What if we build it up here? Let's go ahead and chop this piece down. In fact, let me take this guy over and I'll do it myself. Because I think that will be the fastest way to build the elevators, just to do it myself. Let's come up here, grab this. Here we go. I guess maybe he's coming up here to help us out. Is that what he was doing? Let's put this down. Hopefully it doesn't matter that he's in the way. Can we not do that? Get out of the way, punk. Move! Okay, you're an idiot. I'm taking you over. Let's see, now can we do it? No, the other guy's in the way. I'm hoping this builds it in the exact spot we want and not one over. There we go. Why did it build it so high up? I guess maybe because the wheat was in the way? I don't it's kind of funky. I don't know why I did that. I'm not going to complain too much because it's working at least. So let's see how far down it goes. I guess that's okay. It didn't quite go down as far as I would like. It would have been perfect if I had put it, you know, level. But I guess, you know, that's the best we can hope for right there. So, since that worked, where are we going to put the next one? It's kind of sucky that it doesn't keep going down. It'd be nice to be able to extend these, or... No, we don't want to do that. To extend these, or maybe, you know, if you build a second elevator halfway through the first one, maybe that would extend it. I don't know. I've never tried that before. Let's see. Is there any place to put the second one? No, there's really not. Other than maybe right here, but that's, you know, not very far away from the first one. I guess let's try that. Let's put some stuff down. Let's do this right here. And we'll have to get rid of that. So remove miner's lamp. In fact, let me get this guy who seems to be stuck, actually. There we go. Go ahead and chop this down. And we'll put these... Actually, I guess I only have to do one, to be honest. I don't have to do this one down here. Let's see, where is our elevator? There we go. Can we put it? Well, it won't let me? Is this because he's standing there? Yeah, I think it's because he's standing there. Come on, let me do it. Let me put it down. No, I guess it's not gonna work. That sucks. Okay, so we'll find another place to put that. They definitely do come in handy. They're definitely something you want to use a lot of when it comes to, you know, getting deeper and deeper into the dungeon. Like over here, I should definitely have one somewhere over here. Wow, that's a long way down. I didn't realize... Holy crap, I didn't realize how deep I had dug this hole. So I think we're going to put one... where are we going to put it? I kind of want to put it higher up. Like way up here somewhere. Going straight down. I don't know. We'll come back to that because there's not really any resources over here. So... Oh, man. I don't know. I don't know. We need the water, though. We need water. And that's what we're going to get. So we're going to get this water right here. We've been using it kind of as fishing. Not really too much. And we have a bigger pond a little further away. So because this never really panned out, I think we're just going to come over here and gather as much water as we possibly can. Come on, guys. You know you want to. You know you want to come over here and empty this out after filling it up. It's your lifelong dream. Come on, guys. Do it. Kill this stuff. Get that cobweb. Let's put some scaffolding down. I think you can put scaffolding down on the water too. Yeah, you can. So let's do that. That way they can get out of that water as quick as possible if they need. There you go. I still have some of my little minions because I cast so many of those little guys. They're just running around trying to find stuff to do. They actually have nothing to do in a lot of these places. So here we go. They're getting the water. And there's a lot of ingredients down here. And I think the fish will eventually die as well if you go down too low. Which is going to happen here pretty soon. Now that's probably more than enough water right there. And I think we'll stop getting the rest of that water. Let's stop right there. And we'll probably fill it back up here pretty soon. We'll fill it back up with little ice blocks. I think you can do that fairly easy. Let's see, how many ice blocks do I have? Do I have any ice? Where is the ice? Is it the first one? I don't remember. There it is. Yeah, it's ice. Okay, so we're going to put this down. We'll put it down right there. And then I could throw some more down. So let's... Can't build ice blocks there, okay. I guess I can't build the ice blocks there because I don't have something to build it onto because I haven't put the first one down. So, oh, actually, we're going to hold off on that because if we put those down, I think it will destroy the water that we've already collected. And we need our guys to pick that stuff up. So let's put some minions down. I know we don't really have a lot of power for it, but this is going to help us go a little faster so we can actually build some of those potions because we need quite a few of those. And yeah, here we go. I think that's going to empty it out for us right there. Let's just wait until they get back up to the portal up here. We'll chop this tree down because you can always use more wood. Now, a lot of these minions can be on these elevators at one time. I do like that. With the mine carts, I have seen a flaw in their movement. Is only one of the miners can be in there at any one given time. So, if you have incredibly long, you know, mining cart tracks, you know, you're gonna have like a almost a bottleneck with the guys sitting there waiting for their turn to get in, and you know they could have gone faster if they didn't have the mining cart. Is basically the point, because you'll have 5 guys waiting their turn, and each one has to wait for the one in front of them to get there, have the minecart sent back to them, have the next guy in line, you know, go, and then basically have the next, you know, the cart sent back, and again and again and again. And in that amount of time, all 5 of them probably could have walked the distance and come back after mining whatever they were mining in that amount of time. So let's see, we're going to do Elixir of Ice Arrow. With this elixir, dwarf mages can shoot ice arrows to slow down a group of enemies for a short time. That definitely will come in handy on the Guardian, if it works on the Guardian. We're not quite sure if it will or not. So I think they use those automatically. Let's see, where's the last one? Is it the weapon one? Yes, it is. So we're going to do this one as well, just so that we can have a little bit of all of them. Now, we didn't have to. We could have leveled it up just by doing the other one. Eyeballs. We actually don't have very many eyeballs because we haven't been killing those guys since the beginning of the game like you're kind of supposed to be doing. We've kind of been messing around and doing some stuff just to give it a little bit more spice, a little bit more change to the game. An elixir that can turn several monsters into snails. This is the one I do not like very well because it waits to turn the snail, or it waits to turn the monster into a snail till the creature is almost dead. And so you went through all the effort to kill a guardian, and right before he dies, he gets turned into a snail, which is kind of satisfying in a way, but in other regards, not so much, because you wanted to see, you know, that creature die. You wanted to see your hard work pay off, and you don't really get to see that when you do it that way. So let's see, are they going to put this stuff down? I guess they're not, because they have to go back and get it, but let's pick this up because we don't need that there. And let's see, do they have plenty of food? They could use a little bit more up here, a little bit more right here. Let's see, we'll put some more greens down here. Now, the thing I found with food, it's always a good idea to have at least 2 different kinds of food on one table, because as the dwarves walk past, a lot of the time, if they're eating the same food, they simply will get tired of it so much to the extent that they will tell you that they will no longer eat that food. And if you have at least 2 different kinds on each one of the tables, they always have something else to switch to, and you really won't get that message anymore. So my suggestion would be to have at least 77% already. Wow, that's the highest I've ever gotten. I definitely want to get to 100% though. So let's see. Not on that one. Let's see how much gold I have. Not enough to make a suit, unfortunately. So we'll hold off on that. In fact, let me look at that real quick. How much mithril do we have? 32. Probably not going to be enough to make a big impact on my armor as far as what I want, because I want to go after some guardians. I want to know where to go to get those guys. And let's see, how is this going? It's still going pretty good. This guy is constantly killing stuff. This could not have worked out better if I tried. So I got to give a big shout out to Rizakius again, guys. I'll put his link onto the video as well, so that you guys can check out his channel. Definitely worth checking out. He does quite a few games, including his own Let's Play of Craft the World, but he also does, Minecraft and a few other games that are very interesting. So yeah, definitely check that out, because this is a cool concept that I would never have thought of if I hadn't watched his videos, and I think that's going to help out. I think on the next mission I actually looked ahead and I saw that it's even a bigger world. I think it's a desert world to boot, and I think if you did that early enough in the game, now granted you have to wait until you can get your Tesla towers, which we just got. It's, obviously at the beginning or at the end of the level. I mean, you're right here. You're almost close to the master armor and all that other stuff. But I think if you did that early enough, you can see right now we're almost there towards the end of our research stuff, and yet we're not even close to the end of this level, because not only do we need the resources, but we still have to find them. We still have to find those guardians someplace, and I don't know where they're going to be, actually, to be perfectly honest. I can use my spell to locate them in the right direction, but yeah, I don't think I don't want to do that. That seems a little cheating. I mean, they put it in the game for a reason to help you out, but yeah, in the same token, I kind of want to do it myself and just go off in a random corner and see what I can find. So that's exactly what we're going to do. I don't know why I put the portal up in the air, other than the fact that I just wanted to have fun with my my dwarves, they're gonna freak out when they get down here and not be able to do anything because they just fall right down to their death. So let's clean up all this area, and I need to put some torches down too. Now we don't have a lot of torches, but what little we have, we need to put down because it's just really dark over here. And I think maybe one right here. That might be too many, but yeah, we're gonna put one right here because it's a little dark in this little area. And we don't want any of those green little weeds right here to grow. They're kind of a nuisance. They get in the way and they make you basically chop down more than what you normally would have if you had just been, you know, paying attention and putting down the torches as you went along. Now I'm gonna have to make some more real quick because I am almost out. So where are the torches? There they are. Pretty easy. 8. We're not gonna be able to make too many, but I think you make 4 at a time. Yeah, you do. So with just 8 pieces of wood, we made quite a few of the stuff we needed. So let's do this. Let you guys get up there a little quicker, a little easier. Scaffolding, guys. Invest in it early on. It will definitely help you out, save you tons and tons of time. Whoa, what's going on? What's going on? Why am I all my guys scared? Oh, is it going to be another one of those creatures, those worms? Where's it at? Where's it at? Holy crap, is that it right there? Did it just hurt my guys? Are my guys attacking it? Holy crap, they are attacking. Oh, there's gold, there's gold, there's gold. Yes. Is he going to fall in the water? No, it doesn't look like he falls. Wait, if my guys stay with him, will he keep going? That is the longest tunnel I have seen so far. I don't know if it was that long because my guys were here or what. Yeah, that's wow, that guy's awesome. That guy totally reminds me of Trimmers. You know, if you guys haven't seen that movie with Kevin Bacon, definitely worth checking it out. I actually like all of them, but I can understand if you don't because the second one and the third one did get a little bit ridiculous. But I'm a fan of all those Trimmer movies, and yeah, it's definitely worth checking out if you're into those kind of things. Let's put this down right here. Give this guy something to do. Now we're gonna chop all this down. Now, granted, the water is going to flow into this area, but I think that's gonna be fine. We're not really too worried about that. You know what? We could put one of those, one of these. Actually, I don't have it selected anymore. I was gonna put one of those little areas that say this is gonna be a house down here, but we need to put a portal. Because our guys are quite literally trying to run back, aren't they? There's no way they could climb up this mess. This would be an hour-long climb up to the top of that, and I think they would probably die from falling. So let's pick up some of this. We don't really need all this up here. Now I can come back over here and clean up the rocks eventually, but you know, I'm not really too worried about it right now. Usually I am, because it kind of just annoys me to no end to have messy tunnels that aren't clean and with lights that are all, you know, standardized and stuff like that. But for now, not too worried about it. I think we're gonna be fine. So let's do this. Thankfully, I do have quite a few of those little helmets so that they can mine under the ground, under the water. If you don't have any of those helmets, you're gonna have issues with that. You're gonna have to figure something out. So let's come over here. We need the diamonds. We don't have very many of them at all. Oh, mithril. Yes, 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 yes. This is perfect timing too, because we're about close to actually being able to make stuff with our mithril. We still have a little bit ways to go, but not much. So this is gonna work out. Now, I think, can I tell him? Oh, there we go. I was gonna tell him to mine some of that water, but I guess we don't have to. Okay, so we can make some mithril now. Okay, how many pieces can we make? 34. I guess that's not too bad. It's an even number, so we'll use all of it. And this will probably level us alone, just making the mithril bars. Nope, just shy of actually leveling us up. Let's look. What else can we make into there? We can make mithril axes and mithril pickaxes. So we're gonna make some mithril pickaxes as soon as we can, because this is gonna be one of those things that changes the game. It's gonna allow us to mine faster. If you look at it right here. Now, this is the thing I don't understand. I'll have to look it up online and let you guys know, but it does 30 damage, which is actually one of the first pickaxes to actually do any damage. Usually it's the axe that does damage. But it does 30 damage and mining 90, which is just amazing. That's crazy. But does the damage stack with your weapon? Because you can have a pickaxe, an axe, and a weapon. So I'm kind of curious whether this 30 damage with the pickaxe stacks with the regular weapon that you use, and whether the axe damage, like a mithril axe, stacks as well, because this one's 25 damage plus 50 lumbering. So that's 25 plus the other, was it 30? I just read it like a second ago. Yeah, so that would be, you know, quite a bit of damage, and then throw in, you know, like a silver longsword or even something better than that, plus another 35. I think this one actually does more. Yeah, that's 40. And then if you get to like mithril weapons, I mean, you could literally be having a character that does, you know, or not 400, but something pretty high. My math sucks right now. But yeah, you could do quite a bit, I think, with that. And hopefully I'll figure that out and let you guys know, because I think that would be a cool way to kind of make your guys uber, is just to, let's gather some of this water. We definitely need it anyways. No, don't do that. Oh, yes, 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 more mithril. We're gonna have to wake this guy up, apparently. Didn't really want to do that, but he's not too hard. They're more of a bother, you know. They get in your way, and some of the time they can be pretty nice. If you can wake them up and then leave them alone for a while and let them, you know, just go to work while you're concentrating on something else, that usually tends to work pretty well. But when you're this far down, they really can't do all that much because they're just not strong enough. This dirt really takes quite a beating before, you know, it breaks apart. Either you have to have a really good pickaxe, or you have to have a dwarf with high skill in mining. And even with both of those, it still can take a long time, especially when you talk about diamonds and these gems. These gems are I think they're the strongest block in the game. I haven't seen anything that takes more hits than the gems. I mean, mithrils might come close, but even that I don't think is as strong. I think the gems are just hands down stronger. But the gems really are very rare. You don't really find very many, and when you do, it's only like 1 or 2. In this case, it's 5 blocks all by themselves. Now, I don't really have more mithril than that right here too. It's only like 6 or 7 blocks of mithril, but usually you'll find a decent. Actually, there's more here. See, so there's more mithril than there is, you know, these gems. But you do need the gems for your portal spells. You do need to mine these eventually. You also need them for other things as well, as far as like magic spells and stuff like that. Stuff like that goes. But again, it's not really that big of a deal early on. That's why they don't give them to you, you know, at the very beginning of the game. They give them to you really far down into the ground, because they know that, you know, there's no reason to give them to you at the start. For one, they take forever to mine, and two, you know, you can't use them. What would be the point of that? They give them to you in the order that they think that you're going to use them the most, and for the most part, they're pretty good. I mean, you get the iron first, you use that first. Then you go into like silver and you use that next, you know, and it's just so on and so forth. So it actually works out perfect for us that the earth seems to know what resources we want first. It also makes sense that the further down you go, you know, the more precious metals you're going to find. But I don't know if that actually works in real life. If you know, geologists are out there listening and saying, yeah, it's not always the case. Sometimes you find diamonds on the surface, and I think that is the case. I think sometimes you do find some of these really rare resources just on the surface. Maybe a volcano erupted and spewed out a lot of them, or what. But now this is kind of worrying me. I don't know what's down here. It could be a guy. In fact, it kind of looks like it's just another little pond area. So we'll go down. I made the mistake on the very first level, which is using my logger's book increases the speed at which trees can be cut down, of using my scaffolding on an area that I couldn't see. I just put it down, hoping that you know, it would hit the ground, because I hadn't seen anything to the contrary to suggest that it wouldn't. And what it ended up being was that I had hit the bottom of the map, which was all lava. And because of that, what I was initially doing is just sending my scaffolding down into a pit of lava, which, you know, apparently immediately got destroyed, and I lost it. So if you can't see the ground, don't put your scaffolding down there. Just don't do it. It's not safe. Scaffolding is incredibly hard to get. It's time consuming, because you got to go chop so many trees down, and then you have to make it. So don't waste it. You know, just be kind of cautious with it. Not too much, because you do want to use it and you do want to have fun with it. But Yeah, if you can't see what you're pushing, you know, where it's going to go, my suggestion would be to wait. And do the same thing with your doors. If you can't see where they're going to go, don't let them fall down into a hole just to find out. That's a pretty bad way to do it. I mean, these guys take so much time to level up and get a good skill and all that other stuff. You don't really want to just willy-nilly, if I lose them, that's alright. You know, that sucks. It does suck so bad. So let's come over here and gather all this water. Again, we probably have plenty of water, but you just never know when you're going to need it again. And, you know, like I said before, we're low on water, so let's go ahead and chop that down. These guys are doing pretty well. I should put some lights over here. I'm slacking on that. I always forget. Let's put some lights in here as well. Let's put one right there. Let's chop this down. Yeah, that should be good. And these guys are finally mining some water. Now this guy's awake, and I'm not going to kill him. I have no reason to come down here. So he's going to stay awake, and he's going to stay chopping this rock down probably for a very, very long time, because I don't see him getting out of here anytime soon. Not only does he have... there's a little bit of diamond down, or gems down here, so I may come down here eventually, but yeah, he's going to have all this area to himself for a long time. So is there going to be anybody over here? I'm kind of hoping there is. Let's go ahead and chop straight down. Keep going down this route. Chances are we'll find more resources. At least that's my hope. We'll put another portal right here. Again, they were climbing out. There's no way. There's no way they'd ever make it out of this tunnel. It's just not going to happen. Now we do have 28 minutes before the next wave. The last wave actually seemed to work out pretty well for us. So I was happy about that. It didn't work out the way I thought it would. I thought they would all fall down, get damaged, or die right away. But regardless of that fact, we managed to defeat the wave and didn't lose too many people. You know, in fact, I don't think we lost anybody on that last one. Come on, I hope there's a guardian in here. I hope there is. I want to check out my guys. I want to see how well they've upgraded. Let's see. How well is this going? Yes, we can make some finally. Now, remember, if you waste all your mithril, you're going to have to buy more, because you do need mithril for your portals. You also need mithril for your armor. So you kind of have to choose. Do you want to do a lot of pickaxes and chop down faster? Do you want to have armor instead? Or do you want to do a little bit of all of it? And I want to do a little bit of all of it. I want some good pickaxes. Mainly, I want all my guys to have really good pickaxes, because there's a lot of digging, and there's a lot more portals out there to find. And then when we find the guardians, I want them all to have mithril armors this time. I didn't do it on the last one, because it just takes so much, and the map was so small, we just didn't have enough for it. But I think on this one, we probably should have enough, as long as I look around enough for it. So that's just going to come down to my determination. Do I have the patience to sit there and look for all of the mithril that's available? In fact, there's a little bit right here that I forgot. Where are you going? And why are you going back? There's no reason for you to go back this way. Other than that, I guess that's fine if you're over here for that. I won't argue too much on that one. Let's do this. Let's put this here. Let's put these down so these guys can get over here to this portal, which is about to disappear, so I'll have to put another one down. That's the only problem. Oh, great. We will stop it right there, because I do not want these guys to fall down right there. And I guess we'll have to come up here. Let's go ahead and stop that. Now, you do want them to get down a little bit more, because as they get down, that will open this area up, and you can kind of make out what might be there. In fact, let me zoom. That's the end of the map. It doesn't go down any further than that. Then go up, and that's it. So that's probably going to be lava. At least if it's like anything like the last level, that's what it's going to be. Let's see. There's a little mithril right there. Let's do this. Why are you guys standing up here? I know it's a nice little spot, but it doesn't really make a lot of sense. Let's put some lighting here. Oh, can't put it there because I don't have any scaffolding. There you go. Wow, look at these mushrooms. These are huge. But I don't know how to get to those without dying. I guess I could... I don't know, because if I blow up that area with one of my spells, it will just fall down into the nothingness, and then you know, that's not going to do anything for me. Let's... I don't know. I don't see anybody over here. You think if there was a guardian, I would have seen him by now. This could just be another room that I could take over for myself. And this will be like the 4th or 5th room that I've found that nobody's in. So that's kind of disappointing, actually. They're making it harder and harder, that's for sure. Let's see, my guys are fine over here. I'm still earning experience quite rapidly. Not as fast as I thought I might. As you know, because my level requires just so much more experiences. Can I get my guys over here? I definitely want to try taking some of these mushrooms, but I don't know how. I don't know how you can do that. Unless I use this. I got a little bit of extra power to spare. I can do that. Let's see what happens. No! It's in the fire. So yeah, that would have been a mistake to come down here. And it's like almost like they're teasing you. They know you want those, but there's no way to get them. Unless my guys learn how to fly. And I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. So let's do... I wonder which one's stronger, the Mithril hammer? Mithril hammer or the Mithril sword? What do you guys think? I'm thinking probably the hammer, but it's probably slower. But I don't think they have an attack speed on them. So the Mithril sword is 45, a luxurious weapon made from the most precious metals, and that one takes 4 Mithril bars. So yeah, quite a bit actually. And the Mithril hammer only takes 3 bars from Mithril, but 2 from silver. So this one was 45, and this one is 45 as well. Huh. So I guess if you have an overabundance of silver, you could do this one instead of the other one. Or if you have an overabundance of Mithril, you could do the sword. But I think if you had an overabundance of Mithril, you would just do more armor or more pickaxes. So I'm not quite sure why you would ever do the other one. We're going to go with this because we have 3, which is just perfect. We do have another 3 being made as well, and we have 31 silver. So yeah, we have quite a bit more silver than we need. So we're gonna make that. Yes, okay. So I think some of those pickaxes are done. No, they're not. Dang it. They're taking forever on those things. There's fire down here. That's beautiful, actually. I like the look of that. Okay, so there's a beholder over here. Let's come over here and get some of these gems. Let's put a portal here. And this guy's going to go to that one, okay. So all my guys went back, apparently. Let's come over here and get some of these gems. I guess I am going to be coming over here a lot sooner than I thought I was. And we'll put some lights down here, because it is getting really dark. So let's do this right there. We'll do one here and one over here. No! It's a beholder! Kill him! Kill him! Here we go. This should get all of our guys over here really quick. And this will give me a good idea of how well they can attack. Not that well, actually. I figured they would be doing a lot more damage than that. Huh. I need to get them upgraded. I need to get a lot better stuff on these guys. And it's kind of cool that they have these little bridges here with this little fence that goes down, or this little post that goes down. I've never been able to see that being built before, so I'm not sure if that's standard or if that's something special. In fact, one of my guys is almost dead. Oh my god, this is rough. These guys are hard, man. Oh, great. Oh, there's more Mithril. Okay, yes. Okay, we're headed in the right direction. As long as you see more Mithril, you're good. Just remember not to go down too far. I kind of wonder if you can, you know, if you take control over one of these guys, if you can build down at, say, like an angle, because I know you can do that, and slowly walk yourself down here to the lava. It'd be interesting if you could, like, mine the lava, or at least you could build a level all the way across. Which I may do, because I want to do that Mario level, and this would be cool as a bottom when you get to the Bowser, you know, flagpole stage or something like that, is have this lava right here when you're going across the bridge. I think that would be kind of a cool little look. So let's put these down. In fact, I'll take control over you and do that myself, because I don't want to risk my guys falling down. That's too big of a risk. There we go. And I'll release, and you guys can go to work on this stuff. Yes, yes, yes. Exactly what I want. Now remember, though, that if there's any places around that have a weak point. There are dragons who will... Are you stuck? Are you just... Yeah, you're just chilling. You're not stuck. You're just lazy. I got a lazy dwarf. Sometimes they do that, though. Sometimes they're just like, I don't feel like working. I'm going to stand here for a while. And it's kind of annoying because unless you're paying real close attention, you're probably not going to notice it. You're probably just going to be walking by one day and just see them standing there and be like, how long have they been there? They could have been there for like an hour, 2 hours, who knows, but they definitely do that from time to time, and it sucks because when one dwarf is out of commission, you notice it for the most part. And so when you have several of them just kind of stuck all over the map, assuming they're doing what you told them to do, you know, like 20-30 minutes ago, and then finding out that, you know, none of that work has gotten done because you've been, you know, off concentrating on something else, that's kind of a big blow. It definitely hits you and you're like, ah, suck. Should have been paying attention. And yeah, it's kind of fun. It adds a little unique kind of play to this game that I haven't really found in other games, because the dwarves are smart enough so that I know that they spent time on the AI, and yet they're stupid enough to make it challenging where I kind of do have to lead them by the nose. And that's kind of what this game is all about, is, you know, controlling the dwarves and telling them what to do, almost like not a leader, but almost like a godlike figure, because you can see everything they're doing. You can zap around the map. I don't know very many leaders that can see everything and go everywhere. I'm sure plenty of them will tell you that they can, because they're so conceited and they're full of themselves. But yeah, not usually do they ever have that kind of power. So now I guess we could keep going over to the right now that we've discovered the bottom of the map. And I think the right really doesn't have very much space to explore. So I think we're gonna finish the right hand side of the map. I kind of wish we'd find a guardian. They must be hiding all in one little tiny area, and they kind of were before. On my last map, I found like 3 of them within like 20 or 30 blocks of each other. It was crazy how concentrated they were, which really made for some interesting gameplay, because when you went to fight them, you know, you just got done with one fight and now you're going on to the next you know, guardian fight, and it was tough. Those guys wiped the floor with my dwarves so many times and killed like 8 or 9 of them, and that takes a long time to recover from. You have to wait not only for the few dwarves you have to come back, but you also have to wait for the dwarves that died to come back, and I think it's like every 3 or 4 minutes you get another dwarf. So basically after 20 or 30 minutes you've gotten all your dwarves back. Carpenter book increases the speed at which wooden objects are made. Now a lot of those books, as I said before, are kind of cool to have. What is this? Okay, we got some more gems going. We're heading in the right area. Now, a lot of those books are cool to have, but as I said before, the 2 that you really ought to make sure that all your dwarves have is the mining skill, and then whatever combat skill that you give them, whether it's a weapon, a melee weapon, or a ranged weapon, or you know, your sorcerer kind of skill, whatever it is, they should have that. Because if they don't have that skill, they can't upgrade in it. And if they can't upgrade, they never get better at it, no matter how much they use it. And that just sucks. That really does limit how well your guys are going to... I think they need another portal. Yeah, they do. How many of them are walking back? There we go. Holy crap. There's a lot more gems over here. So we're going to do that. Now, I got to make sure I'm monitoring this side now, because, you know, they can fall down fairly easy. And... you know, fire down here. I don't want that to happen. No. You guys are stopping. Stop. No. Oh, you're gonna drive me crazy. You could have just waited like half a second. I would have fixed it for you. There would have been no danger. Instead, you went ahead and did a Evel Knievel and quite literally jumped over this little gap right here, which, if you had missed, which you do all the time, would have led you plunging down into lava. And as much as you would have deserved it, you would have taken all those resources, all the weapons, all the armor, and everything else with you. It's not like if they die up here, you can come back over here and pick it up. No, that's not the case down here. So let's... oh yes, finally our mithril pickaxes. That sure did take long enough, though. Let's do these over here. So the first 5 guys are gonna have the good stuff. Everybody else is gonna have like this leftover junk that you don't really need. Now I do have 1 weapon. Let's see. You're gonna get it because you have the best stuff in the game. You have the gold armor and still a sucky helmet. I need to make some better helmets. That's just kind of an insult. Now let's see. Can I make any helmets? I guess I can't. I have to wait into the new Mithril armor to do that because I don't want to waste. It's not really a waste, but I don't want to spend the points on any of this other stuff. So let's do this. We can do these. We can get a couple more weapons, which will help us level. That's always a good thing right there. Let's do that. Let's see, what else could we build? A wizard step. I actually don't have any wizards, so I think I'm going to go ahead and transfer. No, I guess I can't because I've already given them skills. We'll do heavy bows. Let's see, what do we need for a heavy bow? We need more wood and 2 mithril bars plus some rope. So it still uses mithril, which is not a surprise. It's named mithril. It should use it. Even though it's a bow, which is weird that it would use metal for a bow. You know, you think it would just be wood and some rope, but again, I am slacking on the lights. Let's put some over here. I actually wasn't planning on going this direction this long, but there's a lot of resources to be had, and I just can't pass them up. So we will continue to go in this direction. How far more? A little bit more. Can't see the end yet. It's probably going to be over here somewhere, but not in sight just yet. Let's put some scaffolding down so they can get up a little bit easier. There we go. Portal's still fine. We want to take that down. Let's take this right there. Yeah, your guys are good. What about over here? They're going to town on this stuff. Anything up here? No, nothing. Dang it. Where's all the good stuff? I want my mithril. I mean, I want the gems, but I want my mithril more, and I need tons more of it. So I guess, guys, on this episode, we're probably going to go ahead and end it here. If you do like these, please take a moment, hit the like button, subscribe. Definitely helps grow my channel, and I greatly appreciate it. Also, if you have any tips and tricks or just comments that you want to leave below, you're more than welcome to do that. I always love hearing back from you guys. And I do thank you all for the constant, or not constant, but the you know, the compliments that you guys give me on my channel about my videos. That does mean a great deal to me. I am reading it. And again, guys, if you subscribe to my channel, I always check out your channel as well. See what you're into, see what you like to watch. And sometimes I find a new channel to watch myself, just you know, checking out your stuff. So you're more than welcome to do that. Again, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next episode.